Well, hi, it's Monday, June 22nd, and I hope all the dads had a nice Father's Day. We had a nice time. Finally went out. We actually went out and ate. We haven't done that in quite a while. Went to our favorite restaurant, got my rack of lamb. So I thought I'd do a video. I know it's only Monday, but I want to do a video. I want to show, I got this harness that goes on my chest so I can be hands-free. And I'm going to try it out in a little while and do some work around the fish room. I'll do some feeding. I'm going to move some babies into fresh containers. I got so many drops and not enough empty tanks, so I've been keeping them in these half-gallon containers. And I'm going to show you how I do that and how I feed my dry food. And I'm anxious to try out this harness. So I don't really have too many new strains because my strains are basically my basic strains that I've had for years. I'll just show you the progress and the development and I think I might have set up a couple new breeders. And I do have something new to show. The Japanese, or I shouldn't say Japanese, the Asian bluegrass that I got from Bruce Yates a while back. The one good drop I have from them so far is about 6 weeks old, and they're starting to shape up pretty nice. I don't know what size they're going to be because the parents never grew and they're kind of like distorted looking, but the fry look okay. So I'm going to show you all of that. And so anyway, enough of me. You don't want to be looking at me, you want to be looking at fish. So I'll pause now and I'll do some, get the harness on. It's just like wearing an extra pair of suspenders. But I'm going to try it out and see how that works. Alright, so here's a drop in these half-gallon containers. And basically what I'm going to do is just bring them over to by the sink. I just set them down here. Then I'm going to get an empty one and fill it up with water from my vats, my aged water. Then I just grab my net, well, one of my nets. Make sure the net is wet all the time. Okay. Take the label off. I label all everybody knows I keep accurate records. Alright, so now all I'm doing is taking the wet net, taking the whole batch of babies, just pull them through the net, and I sit the net down just like that. The whole will come out by the time I'm done with this. And I just take this, give it a nice rinse, because I do this almost every day. Because there's no air, I feed them heavy with brine shrimp twice a day. So the water's kind of foul by the time I do this. I mean, it smells, it's a pungent smell right now. It smells like urine. All right, so now the babies are out of the net most likely. There might be one or two left. Let's see. There's one left. Let it go in. I wash the net. And since I don't have any disease or any new fish in my fish room that are contaminated, I don't have to worry about it. I just reuse that same net. All right, so now, and there they are, happy as can be in clean water. These I did last night. These I'm going to do now. These happen to be a line of purples I got from Musso. So let me set them here. Let me fill this up with clean water. When I say clean water, this water is all circulated and heated, and it's got prime. I do the prime every couple days just to make sure it's fresh. You can never tell with my water company as far as what they're adding to the water. All right, so I moved the label. And I'm not going to keep showing. I'm going to just finish this one. And all right, they're in. Give it a wash. I like these cloths I get. I forget who makes these. Get them online for about $5. They're actually a glove. They're like a mitt, but they're very soft. They don't scratch anything. The Scotch, these things here, I was using these, and they're not the real good Scotch brand, and they scratched all my containers to the point where I couldn't see in them anymore. So I got new. These are new containers. Let's see, sometimes the babies all swim right out like these. These are all out. Give them a rinse. All right. So this is a routine I do when I don't have empty tanks to. No, if I don't have tanks prepared for fry, I use 5-gallon tank, my 5.5-gallon tanks. I'm going to be moving 4 and 5 week old fry out of my 5s into 10s that are filling up here. I did clean this tank out the other day. I did this tank the other day. I have 2 more in there in the other section. So they'll be ready tonight. I'll put filters in tonight, and tomorrow I'll move babies, and that'll free up probably 4 or 5 5.5-gallon tanks. Actually, I know I said I was gonna do the feeding, but I got 3 more here I have to do. So I'm gonna pause the video. You don't want to keep watching this, I don't think. So I want to apologize. When I was showing my breeders, the camera really wasn't aimed properly. So I'm just going to do this little, I'm just going to finish up with handheld video. I still have a few lemonades left. Black white leopards. They're really not that good of a leopard though. It started out nice. I mean, there's a couple males still showing the leopard. What happens is when I sell them, I try to pick the better ones. And I mean, they'll all produce yellow leopard, white leopards. My American purples with the dark pectoral fins. These are all pre-hit females. There's another tank of the white leopards. I'm going to go back and show my breeders again because I know that's where I thought it was filming, showing my breeders, and I was showing the rows between and not the actual tanks. So anyway, so What do we have in this tank? This is the half black greens. I guess I should go get my clip-on light. Where did I leave it? Over here. Over here. So these are the half black greens. Nice breeders. This is my half black AOC leopards. Whereas this here are my purple leopards. Half black purples. I gotta get out of the video, the reflection, because I'm not wearing a shirt. You don't want to see that. These are my two different lines. I mean, they're related lines, but they're just two separate lines. These are the half black purples. He's a little beat up. You can see the purples even in the photo on the females. Let me get the light over there. Come here, light. This is also new to me. So. I guess I should clean the front of my tanks before I take my videos. Not official, that's coming forward. I got some drops from my reds that I should have available soon. And I just got a warning on my phone that I'm on backup power. These are the Musso half black yellows, no drops yet. And now you can see the Japanese or the Asian bluegrass. I like the pattern. They have nice color. Their size and their dorsal shape is terrible. Terrible size. I've had these fish since March, and they were breeders already. I bought them as young breeding stock. And they haven't grown. The females have, but the males stayed the same. But I'm going to show you the fry. They're showing some promise. So sometimes you'll get some breeders from a reputable breeder, and you might be disappointed with what the breeders appear to look like. But if you feed them well and you do your water changes, and you happen to get a decent drop, you'll know in a short period of time if the offspring they produce is good. Now these are only 8-week-old. They're not even 8 weeks old. They were born on 4/30, and there's a couple in here that look like they were, I don't know if they were Moscow or metallic. Metalhead, whatever, I don't know what that is. But you can see most of these males have decent size. There's one male in here that's probably going to be a red grass, but they're all a lot of blue or green grass young males. I'm not happy with the dorsal shape, but I will get that corrected in a few generations. I know I can do it. I've done it before. These are some fish that are going to the show. Some of them are getting a little beat up. I just hope they make it for another month. There's another tank of my grass. These are mine. These I made. These came out of the stuff that I called lemonades that were Moscow. They were supposed to be a blue-green grass, American grass. They weren't. You can see the Moscow in the body. A blue-green bicolor should not have that kind of a body. But I'm breeding it out. I got some males coming up that have less and less. And because I got good dorsals, good shape, good size, and I like the color and the pattern, and I'm getting some multis out of them, I'm gonna keep going with these. I have the 2 lines now. Now they're ready to cross the 2 lines. Because I'm already a 3rd generation. My purples, the blues. Another tank of half black purple. So here's my half black purples. These are my breeders. The male's a little beat up. There's my other line. I mean, these are related, but there's another line of half black purples. I gotta put a shirt on. This is not right. Alright, so here's my half black purple leopards. I have young from these available. Here's my regular half black AOC leopards. It's just a parallel line of my half black AOCs. These are the half black greens. I have fry and juveniles coming up from all of these. Most of the fry are going to be young. And I don't know if I said it already in the video, but I'll repeat myself again. If I'm going to include my email address at the end of the video. If you want information, you'll send me email to that email address, which is guppyman1@comcast.net. And if you include your contact information, that's your real name, where you live, and hopefully your phone number, I will email you back. I'll list my specials, and if you're interested, we'll be able to start communicating with pricing. Okay, I'm gonna be having specials for next weekend, or for the end of the week. My specials end on Saturdays. But if you email me without your information, I'm going to email you back. But I'm not going to send you information unless you're going to give me your information. If you're not willing to do that, I'm sorry. That's the way I do business. These half black yellows. These are Gary Mousseau's half black yellows. No drops yet. I got these on May 11th. So I'm hoping. Had them 6 weeks. They're young though. These are my half black greens. I know they look half black blue, but they're half black green. Alright, so now these are the Asian blue grass that have never grown since I've gotten them. Females have. I got some big drops, and I'm going to show you the fry. But they have not grown. These males are a little distorted. I don't know if it's the metal coloration or that blue splash in the body that makes them look distorted. But they haven't grown. Here's that multi I'm working with. Well, my multi line from the whatchamacallit. I'm calling them lemonades. So anyway, multi-grass. The body is a little showing a Moscow pattern, well, Moscow pigment. All right, let me go over here and show you what the offspring look like from the Asian bluegrass. So they're only they're 8 weeks old, and I got one that's a red grass, but most of them are bluegrass or blue-green grass. And I'm pretty sure these are going to be better than the parents because they've already got decent size. Dorsal shape isn't really that good for IFGA purposes, but they're an attractive fish. And over time, I will develop these into a nice fish, but they're very colorful. These are going to be shown in, not all of them, but these are my half-black AOCs. Some of them are beat up, but I'll get a couple entries out of here. Here's some of my blue-green grass, multi, whatever. They have nice body size. Good dorsal caudal match. I like the pattern. I just wish the bodies were more of a blue-green body rather than a Moscow. But like I said, when you dealt lemonades, when you dealt lemons, you make lemonade. Some of my American purples with the dark pectoral fins. My blues, my American blues that I've had for a long time. I mean, if you follow me, you know my videos tend to be the same fish week or month after month. That's because I work with the same strains. You won't see one month I have Horatio alges, oddball, goofball, longfins, and then the following month I have red albino whitetails. I'm not into that. I'm into American IFGA style fish, and I breed my fish over many, many years. If I get something new, it's a while before I'll introduce them to the public or make them available to the public. There's a nice young tank of half-black greens. More purples. Another tank of the half-black blues, half-black reds. So I think you guys seen enough fish, and dinner's just about ready. Another tank of blue green. I just enjoy doing the video, but I'm hungry. So I'll be speaking to you on email. I just finished dinner. Good dinner. So put some labels on some tanks. Here's my half-black blues. I have several tanks. Blues. This is all young breeding stock. I have some virgin females available, but I generally like to sell my trios or my pairs as pre-hit breeding stock. Half-black blues. These are those AOC bicolor cobras. Young half-black white leopards. I have a limited amount of half-black purple leopards. Now I do have a lot of fry available, so I might sell, I'm probably going to offer, I should say, some fry packs again for this week. My fry packs are generally 6 to 8 fry between 1 to 2 weeks of age, and they're usually $40 to $50 per fry pack. These are Schubel greens. These are young. These are nice. Some people are calling these full grains. There's another tank of Schubel greens. These are a little bit older. And some blue, my own blue green bicolors. There's some of them have a grass pattern. I don't know if they're going to come forward. They're a little skittish at times. They just ate. Let's move down the line here. These are mostly my shellfish here. It's an older tank of the blue-green grass from the lemonade things. Purples. These are all with 3 head females. These are 5 months old. I won't sell these next month. They'll be too old for me to sell. These are blues. Same with the blues. After this, they'll be getting show ready. There's some young Schubel greens. There's no label on them. Anyway, half black purple leopards. Purple is just starting to show up on some of them. These are younger American purples with the black dark pectoral fins. I don't have a label on this tank. These are the half black blues with the metallic. I only have a few left because I'm running out of females. Half black reds. This week's special is going to be, again, you order 3 trios or more and you get a discount off the shipping, a discount off the regular price. If you're going to buy less than that, they're going to be regular price and some discount, depending on what strain. Everybody knows I always give a discount. I'm very... I negotiate. These are the blue-green bicolors. They have that like grass pattern. Some of them are multi. They're still showing some Moscow in the body, but they have good shape, good size. Dorsal caudal match. Dorsal caudal match is very important if you're interested in breeding IFGA standards. I might have some greens available in a couple weeks. Not yet. Another tank of half black blue. No, these are half black blues. There's another tank of my These are my regular leopards, yellow leopards. There's a couple purple leopards in here, but these are getting ready for the show. So you can see the young. There's a couple juveniles that dropped in this tank because I have one female, I believe, 1 or 2 females in with these males. So these are the survivors. So you can see the young half-black AOC purple leopards will show that yellow when they're juveniles, and as they mature, color fills in. So this is what you can expect from my fish when they're about 7 or 8 months old. Same with the blues. These aren't for sale. These are just about adult size now. They're approaching 7 months. They were born December 7th. So I won't sell fish this old. It's not my style. There's another type of AOC bicolor. I was calling these non-cobras because they came out of the cobras, but they didn't have the vertical bars, and they're big. They grow into big fish. I think I have one set up as a breeder. I'll show you some more breeders on this side. That's what the non-cobra males look like. They're related to my cobras, but they don't have vertical bars. Where here's my regular cobras. Some people think they're snakeskin, but they don't have snakeskin pattern, which is the rosette pattern in the body. These have vertical bars. If you would just turn sideways, that's a lemonade breeder with my half-black purples. My Schubel green breeders, these are young. And here's my Schubel males with my American green females. Actually, these are not. I'm mistaken. These are F1s from the Schubel males crossed to my American green females. These are siblings. So the cross worked out pretty well. I think they did anyway. I don't know how they're going to come out in the video. This tank is above my head. But they got more color in the body. I lost some of that splash of Moscow in the forward part of the head by crossing into the American greens. So these are F1, so hopefully they're going to produce similar looking offspring or something better as one of my half-black red breeders. And I show the rest. Okay, so I'm going to put together this video and throw it on YouTube. And actually, when you see the video, it'll be on YouTube. So I'm going to put my email address on here. So, and I've said it many times. Send me your information, cell phone number if possible for texting. I prefer real name first and last, and your mailing address. That's only if you're interested in asking questions about what's available. I request that. I like to know who I'm doing business with, who I'm talking to. I add you to my contacts. This way, if we do want to set up a phone call, everybody's assigned a ringtone. So I won't ignore the phone call, providing you call when you're scheduled to talk. Don't call at random, I won't answer the phone. There's some more half-black AOC leopards. And most of these other fish are getting ready for the shows. Hopefully. And I got a lot of young juveniles. Okie dokie. Thanks for watching.